Hey everyone, if this is your first time on the channel, please make sure that you're subscribed. Hit that bell for notifications. That way you don't miss another video like this one coming your way. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help our channel grow. Please feel free to leave a comment. We do get back to all of our comments. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of MOE'S Touring, coming from Myram Tours. And yep, we are continuing our trend right now. Right now, TRICKORTREATSTUDIOS is knocking it out the park. TRICKORTREATSTUDIOS right now is hot on fire. All these figures from TRICKORTREATSTUDIOS are selling out super fast. This is from their 8-inch line. They have Michael Myers. They have Farmer Vincent from Motel Hell. They have Jacob Atkins from Candyman. They also have 3 of the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Shorty, Fatso, and Slim. That review will be coming after this one. Okay, so now we have Candyman, Farewell to the Flesh. Does this look like Tony Todd? I don't think so. I think this is a new Candyman, so just letting you guys know. I thought Farewell to the Flesh was Tony Todd, but I could be mistaken. Yeah, this looks more like the new one, and I do have a NECA Tony Todd, which I absolutely love, so I will be comparing the two. But this figure looks huge. This figure is really big, and I gotta say it, folks, for ages 17 and up. There you go. All right, not intended for children under 3 years old, so please keep this away from your children. Yeah, choking hazards, everything do apply. Also, if you have any pets around, please do not let them, even if these fall on the floor, whatever it is, off your displays or however it is, please look out for all of that. But anyway, this is series 1 of the Scream Grays from TRICKORTREATSTUDIOS. If you're wanting to see the rest of them, they are in my library. The Michael Myers, the Jacob Atkins, Candy Corn, also Motel Hell are all in my library. Plus, I have the 5-inch versions of the TRICKORTREATSTUDIOS Haunt, Candy Corn, Children of the Corn, and the 5-inch Terrifier, Art the Clown, which is also in my library. Those are TRICKORTREATSTUDIOS items. Please feel free to look at those. All right, folks, what do you guys think? We have Tony, I don't know if this is Tony Todd or if this is a new guy from the new movie. Looks like he's a new movie guy. So I wasn't too big on the new Candy Corn. Well, the new Candyman, just saying. I absolutely love the original Candyman, though. Yeah, just everything was right about that movie. And yeah, even in the first movie with Tony Todd, when he first debuted as Candyman, and he was in there, I can't remember the woman's name that played the main actress, the blonde woman, but man, that woman, goddamn, she is, whoo, she was stacked too. And they give you that like side, like little booby shot. Oh, goddamn. All right, but anyway, I'm getting a little overwhelmed here talking about Candyman. Yeah, so here is another figure. This figure looks far bigger than 8 inches. So the bubbles on these are very large. I will say it again. They retail for $34.99. And they're in stock right now at TRICKORTREATSTUDIOS. But TRICKORTREATSTUDIOS is not sending these out until the new year. So plan on getting them probably the first week of the new year, folks. Or you could check out my guy, the Toy Slayer, on, what is it, eBay. He has the eBay store there. He does have them in stock because he's the one that hooked me up with these. TRICKORTREATSTUDIOS hooked me up with the Michael Myers, which is, he was even asking me, how did I get it? And TRICKORTREATSTUDIOS sent that out to review it. But yeah, I didn't receive the rest, and I love that Michael so much. I was looking around, I go, I can't wait. And then he's like, hey, I got him. Come get them. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, big thank you to Toy Slayer. He's out there. You can see the back of this. MGM, TRICKORTREATSTUDIOS, all the warning hazards on there. You can see some of the movie right there off to the side, the little movie clips. Love what they did with this. They made this packaging look old school, but it does have its flaws, folks. So we're going to get down to that right now. So here is the flaws. So this is a very large package. These figures are molded all the way through. They are very heavy. So I'm just telling you right now. But the biggest problem I had with not so much this one or the Jacob Atkins, but with the Farmer Vincent and the Michael Myers, the glue is coming undone from the bubble from the card. So if you are a inbox collector, it's something to keep in mind if you're going to hang these on the wall, because these figures are so heavy, and then the glue cannot withstand it. So I'm thinking that in the future, this is what these toy reviews are all about, and I think it's one of the reasons why Trick or Treat Studios sent out that Michael so early. Okay, is in the future I would like to see, I love the presentation of this. I'm just going to say it. I would love to see that plastic cover the whole thing. Leave that backer card in there, but just have the plastic cover the whole thing. For that way, if you're an inbox collector, you don't have to worry. Your worries are done. And I think over time it would be better for Trick or Treat Studios to send them out, because they're not going to be so worried as to inbox collectors saying, okay, well, my card got damaged, or this got damaged, or this. No, it'd just be one solid plastic piece with that insert card. I think that would probably be their best bet with these figures for now, unless they plan on just putting them in a full box in general in the future. Just saying, because these figures are so large. All right, folks, first off, tail of the tape, our Candyman is checking in 8 1/4 inches tall from very bottom of foot to top of head, and he's beefy, so I will let you know that. But yeah, he is definitely looking at around 21 centimeters. He's a big boy. Okay, not as big as the Motel Hell, which was 8.5 inches, but he's pretty big. Michael Myers checked in at 8 inches too, also, so you might want to be on the lookout for that. All right, so he's beefy, and the thing is I did discover something. You guys are wondering, what if he don't stand? What if whatever? I did discover something with Jacob Atkins. If you did not see that video, these stands here that NECA puts out, these figures, look at that, stand up perfectly on them. So yeah, they work better for these than they do for the actual NECA figures. So yeah, just keep in mind. So now if you want to pick up a few of those, just in case you want these guys on stands, there you have it. But yeah, he's standing on his own very perfectly. This figure is super nice, folks. Yeah, head to toe, this guy is just whipped up. And I know he's not the Tony Todd version that we have all known to love. Tony, if you're out there watching this, we love you, man. You're awesome, dude. I love all your movies. All right. So there you go. You have him from the back. It's just, I think there's not that he didn't do a good job in the new Candyman movie. I think that we just love Tony Todd as Candyman. It's like Robert Englund as Freddy. You know, it's just one of those things. But all right. So the first thing that comes to mind with a lot of people is these guys are not very articulate, and they retail for $34.99. Okay. Same as NECA Ultimate figures. I have expressed this in the past videos from these Trick or Treat Studios lines. I still think Trick or Treat Studios is knocking it out the park with the Michael Myers one. Yeah, I love that that figure a lot. I absolutely loved it. And then when you're looking at the NECA Ultimates, and they're the same price, and they're bringing alternate heads and little light up little pumpkins and everything else with the LEDs in them, there's where you can see the extra money going for. And these guys are just all mold. Okay, so I will express personally what I feel. I think these figures, I know Trick or Treat Studios watches my videos very closely, and so I think that these figures, a good price for these would have been $29.99. I'm just saying, and it would have been more obtainable for people that really don't have all that much to be able to get all of them for the series. And due to the fact that they don't bring too much, but the molds on these is where they get you, because these molds are fantastic. So all the way down to the shoes, to his hook, everything is really nice on these. So let's give these guys a up close so you can see how our Candyman looks. So there you go. Look at that. What do you guys think? Are you going to pick this up? You know? So, yeah, what do you think? I would have liked to have seen, even though, you know, I know it could be hard to, you know, get black people's hair just right, but I would have liked to have seen a little bit more detail in his kinky hair right there. And I think that this figure would have been pretty damn spot on. But other than that, yeah, this thing is freaking super nice, folks. All right, so it is now time for review time, folks. So let's check out our Candyman with the review. So these figures are only going to have maybe 5 to 7 points of articulation, and you'll see why. This one's probably going to be even less. All right, so head does look down. Looks up tremendously. So there's our Candyman looking up at you like as if he's like in the trenches of the ghetto, and he's looking up at an apartment building, and he knows that his victim has went up there, and he's going to get up there and get you. Okay, because that's where Candyman takes place at, right? Okay, hits that Michael Myers perfectly side to side. Okay, and obviously his head will spin all the way around if you choose to have it. What I didn't mention on the past ones too, also they have their trademark on here, so they have the Orion films or whatever it is with the 2028 and the TMs and all that, all engraved in there on your Candyman to let you know you're getting a real deal product, folks. All right, so then the arm, what do we have there? Oh, it just came out the joint, so just gotta pop that beauty back up in there. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so our Candyman does hit 90. Okay. And then you can get it to get all the way around. Like, what's up, dude? You gonna come out or you know, do I have to go in the building and get your ass, or what's going on? All right. And that's about it. So there you go. Yeah, it's not bad. Not a bad piece. Okay. So that's pretty much the articulation on the figure. And then the hands will go up and around. And then I love the detail of the hand. So the hand looks amazing. So I don't know if I could get a really good view of that. But yeah, they nailed the colors, everything just right. That's one thing about these figures. They may be beefy, but the colors are right. And look at within the stump, you can see the way that looks on the inner stump right there. That looks really nice. And I'm sure you could get this to turn around, but it is a little pokey. So no, it doesn't look like it's moving on mine. So, and I'm not going to move it too much, but yeah, that's pretty much it right there. Okay. So the only thing that I'm thinking is I would have liked to have seen maybe some articulation right here in the elbow, and they could have left the rest of the figure the way it is. Just for that way I can spin that whole piece around or whatever to get this thing to maybe move down and straighten out that arm if I wanted it to. However, that would have been, I wouldn't have had any other complaints on this figure other than that. But I mean, hey, it may be different for you. So just leave it in the comments. Okay, you're wondering what's underneath there. It's just, you know, yeah, it's just hollowed out. Like in there, it's just hollowed out. So obviously there's a figure in there. So you can see that in his legs. Everything is all molded already. But when you look within, there you go. It's just all like hollowed out and there's just figure in there. So this coat does not come off, but they just molded it on him, on a complete figure. So I wonder how this thing would have looked if they made it with the removable coat. All right, so the big question is, so a lot of complaints are with the NECA Ultimates. So how do they look? How are they next to the Trick or Treat Studios figures? Is Trick or Treat Studios the right price for the NECA Ultimates? Okay, so here is the Michael Myers NECA Ultimate. Okay, so with this figure, in case the discussion has been on these videos, NECA Ultimates being about the same price, and they're bringing alternate heads and a lot of pumpkins and a lot of weapons and alternate hands. But it's the molds. Okay, so from On this figure from here up, this figure is damn near perfect. Like, looks amazing, right? But it's a lot shorter than this one. So there you go. That's where they get you. But then on the other hand, the joints can hinder the figures such as this. And then from here down makes this figure look like he's wearing a diaper. That was the big question on there. So are you a fan of NECA? Are you a fan of Mezco? I don't have my Mezco figures out, but I will tell you the Mezco ones are a little bit shorter. They're probably about 6 inches. These are 8 inches and up. Okay, so you're wondering, it doesn't match up. If I put them side by side, it doesn't match up. NECA does offer bigger figures. So they came out with some that are in the all plastic ones, and they don't bring all the alternate heads or anything else like these Trick or Treat Studios ones. They come with the real clothing and everything else. This is a NECA figure, and you can see the size. They pair up. So there you go. That was something that I should have did in my Michael Myers video. And I learned from that video due to the comments and everything else, because I do want this channel to get better, but it's something to keep in mind, to consider. So there you have, and then if you go here, and then you put Michael next to Michael, and they're both NECA figures, you can see the difference on them in height, right? But this ain't an Ultimate. This is just one of their regular NECA figures, and they were available at Target, okay? I believe this one is from the 2-pack, from the Dr. Loomis 2-pack. So that's one to keep in mind. And then you got the NECA Candyman figure, which I love. I think, you know, I gotta say it. I think that this Candyman figure is the greatest Candyman figure made so far. Okay? I'm just saying, this one's really nice. I have the first McFarlane Toys version of Candyman as well. But this Candyman that NECA did was made damn near flawless and perfect. They nailed it. And what I mean by the hair is, there you go. Everything's right. You can see the face. Looks dead on the Tony Todd. And that was a $34.99 figure. Maybe even cheaper. I think it might have been $29.99 when that figure came out. So, but that was the one that came out in the all shell, and the whole plastic shell. Had a little backer card and things. So it's something to keep in mind, folks. But if you want this new Candyman, that's the only way that you're going to get them, is like that. And Trick or Treat Studios is offering them. And he is in stock right now on their website. And he should be shipping out early in 2024. Or you could go to my good friend, the Toy Slayer, online. And he does have them online. Okay. And he has them on eBay. Pardon me, on his eBay store. All right, so now that we got that out the way, okay, so far I have reviewed Candyman, Michael Myers. These reviews are all in the description. Motel Hell's Farmer Vincent. So let me slide these over just a little bit. Okay. And Jacob Atkins. He was the one that I was anticipating the most, just to be honest, because I absolutely loved Candy Corn the movie. If you've never seen it, check it out, please. Yeah, so far, this is what I've reviewed so far. So now I got left is the Killer Clowns from Outer Space. That video will be coming up next, so be on the lookout for that video. It is Shorty, Fatso, and Slim. So that video is coming on the way, and the Killer Clowns from Outer Space are sold out right now on Trick or Treat Studios website. But the hard to get one is Michael Myers. Even Trick or Treat Studios is back ordered on that. So be on the lookout for that one. And I'm very grateful that they sent me that one out. Trick or Treat Studios did send it to me early. Thank you guys so much. But the rest of these guys came from my good friend Toy Slayer. Because after I got this one in the mail, I was like, oh my God, like I need the rest of these. These are fantastic. And I'm reaching and yeah, next thing you know, my boy Toy Slayer, he's like, I got him. You come get him tonight. So yeah, here you have it. Thank you, Toy Slayer. He has them in stock amongst the Killer Clowns from Outer Space, which are also sold out. I believe he does have them. So go on to his eBay store pick them up. He also has them at $34.99. All right, folks. So please like, comment, subscribe, and from Mo's Torum to yours. Good night, everyone, and have a very nice and safe holidays.